Hey, what's up guys? UrAvgWarGamer is back with another video of World of Warships, and today I'm going to be featuring my favorite destroyer by far in World of Warships, the Smaland. A Smaland is a rare ship that is not obtainable as well, and it's a ridiculously, I would say, broken tier 10 destroyer, pan-European destroyer, and it basically resembles to that of Holland, but it has key changes compared to that. Now, first of all, it does have a unique speed boost. If you don't know, it has 30% speed boost buff, which is basically short, but still it is ridiculously good. It basically makes Smaland into Khabarovsk. Basically very fast destroyer within no time. Only 78 seconds of duration, but well, it is pretty good. But the thing about this destroyer is basically that it has amazing AA suit for its steer. I mean, we all know that a Holland as a destroyer has amazing AA capabilities. Well, Smaland basically resembles to that of Holland, but instead of having defensive AA, well, I mean, it does not have defensive AA, but it has basically all the AA capability that Holland has, which basically makes Smaland amazing ship to do really well against carriers. And you will see in this game that I'm probably going to do like basically 80 planes shot down in Smaland, and this Richthofen definitely going to fail that, because it's not going to be possible for him to do much. But obviously, well, the another thing that Smaland has, as you can able to see, I basically have a radar. 20 seconds of duration, 7.5 kilometer detection, and I mean, with my build, the concealment of the Smaland is 6.6 or 6.7, so I won't be having any issues whatsoever to basically stealth radar any destroyer or any ship that spots me. Everything else is basically the same. The heals are basically the same. The radar I already talked about. But well, if you look at the torpedoes, well, these are high damaging, like not high damaging, it's 10,700 low damaging torpedoes like you see in Holland, but instead of 10 set of torpedoes, it has 8 set, 3 and 5 set. So there's exactly that. The U-boat is basically getting spotted by our U-boat and basically comes out. So I started to farm this guy as much as possible, since, well, this is sort of the only way to basically counter the submarines, to basically shoot as much as possible in a DD. These depth charges, well, if you drop the depth charges from Smaland, well, they throw something like in the front of the section, like they will throw like from the front, or you can say the bow of the ship. So it is it's a weird way to drop these depth charges. It's kind of weird, but that's how it works. It is sort of advantage if the submarine is running away, because if you are chasing a submarine, well, these depth charges can be pretty valuable and helpful. But as you can able to see, I've taken some damage from Jinan, but then there are heals, and in my build it's almost, you can heal back quite a bit of HP. I have 4 heals now, I have 3, and I mean, I can still be able to heal right now if I really want to, but I mean I'm saving it for later. So there's that. In this case, or in this flank, well, there's a Zumo and Slava. They were pushing pretty aggressive, and there's a Jinan basically hugging the island, which I'm kind of not able to do much, but I can try to divert his attention towards me, since he is trying to farm me as much as possible, which he again started to do. I mean, it's not the best of the ideas, since Jinan definitely have gotten buffed with his shell arcs a lot much more flatter and having more chance to hit me. So I have to basically disengage. Did some damage, but I think it's not worth it taking a fight against a Jinan. Still, there is a cap, there's a B cap. I have to try to make some play to do something about it, and that's where the speed boost comes in. Ridiculously fast. You will see what I'm talking about. My speed is almost gonna go towards 46-47 knots, and obviously Richthofen AP bombers can't do much, so I just turned on my AA and did shot down some of his planes. And that could be pretty annoying for carrier, to be honest, because, well, it could be a problem, especially for Richthofen. Richthofen, a German carrier, well, it has rockets that can do some damage but mostly overpens, and has torpedoes that can certainly help in dealing damage against destroyers, but he is not looking towards me, and so I have decided to push towards A, try to get the cap and do against this CV and make his life a bit of a mess. And you will see that right now I have shot down 8 planes. It will go eventually to 80. So yeah, definitely going to shut down a lot of those Richthofen planes, and since I can able to see that he is behind the island at B, I can actually go towards him and try to mess his life. But still, since we are losing quite a bit ships right now, and we don't even have caps, I literally have to get the cap for my team, and our flank, A flank, is suddenly collapsed, and there is Gearing and Jinan that are still right now here. Well, the thing about the Smaland, that if you can able to see, it has the 1.3 seconds of reload time. I mean, it's pretty impressive. The alpha damage of these guns are pretty good for four guns. Like, that is insane DPM. And obviously with my build, my firing range is also pretty impressive, 13.7. So I can able to easily farm battleships and even cruisers. Because, well, the Smaland DPM is pretty absurd. It has heal and radar. It can literally counter any destroyer in the game. It has such a massive potential in dealing against destroyers and also carriers. And even submarines and battleships are going to have a hard time. I mean, battleships you can easily farm. You can able to see how much shells you can able to easily throw towards a target. Like, look at that. He smoked up, but you can able to see that if I try to farm any battleship out there, well, he is going to be in huge trouble because he can't do much about it when I'm going to use my speed boost. Since, well, right now the speed boost is in cooldown, but once you use that speed boost, well, this could be pretty powerful thing. Unfortunately, there is a Charbok that is spotted, and well, Richthofen realized that well, I can try to use my rocket planes against me in my destroyer, but I'm in bow in, so I know that, well, I don't know what he did here. Okay, but yeah, he definitely going to lose quite a bit of his planes here. Most of them are fighter planes, but still, this will make his life pretty annoying. Again, Richthofen is basically at the C5 side, and I really want him, to be dead. But at the moment, I can't push because there is Yumihari, and there is Cherbourg, a French cruiser. So gotta be very careful. He's keep me lit right now. He's trying to put those planes right now to spot me, so I have to be very careful. And then there is that pesky Cherbourg that is also causing issues. And I mean, I don't know if I can able to land torpedoes, but I know that he's moving so fast. That's gonna be really bad. I have to do something and deal damage to this guy, even though I'm at risk of losing quite a bit of HP, because Cherbourg here could be having a advantageous position. Still, Cherbourg is shooting, so I'm just trying to do some damage. He's still able to kind of land quite a bit of shells, dealing damage here and there. Even though he's pretty low HP, I cannot manage to kill him right now, since, well, I can't do right now. It's not possible. On the other hand, well, Richthofen is basically again coming very close towards me. So I decided, let's just turn on my AA and basically keep his life pretty annoying, because, well, AA of Smaland is no joke and could be pretty terrifying sometimes. And well, I shot down quite a bit of his fighter planes that I got a defense expert. But don't get me wrong here, or don't basically overestimate the Smaland AA. These are mostly fighter planes, so keep that in mind. He didn't try to drop me several times here because he know he will lose quite a bit of his planes. I'm just shooting down his fighters. So unfortunately, not only our A flank is compromised, our C flank, our D flank is also in a pretty bad spot, and that basically tells me that we might not be able to win this. I just cannot have this chance to do much here. Like, there is so many ships out there that dealing against everything without good teammates is gonna be pretty hard. So What I've decided here, well, since the Richthofen is sort of pretty much alone, like there is Yumihari that have gotten into the A cap. I just sent torpedoes. It is possible that he might eat some, but well, unfortunately he will not. But on the other hand, you will see Yumihari got spotted. You can see, but you can see there is a fighter plane around the carrier. So what I've decided, well, let's just push quickly and get this Richthofen out of this game. But as with every carrier, it's gonna be pretty tough. The CV actually going to realize this threat, and I know even that Yoshino guy that actually is in a division with him. So Richthofen and Yoshino both are in division, so it could be pretty problematic. But I have my speed boost up ready, and look at that speed juke that I did here. Completely misses me in a attack, that Yoshino. And you will clearly see that Smaland is amazing in speed juking attacks. Like with this speed boost, you can basically speed juke every single shell if you really want to. Like I'm slowing down, he basically lose his aim. Like he didn't manage to get his aim well, and he's gonna try this, and he will fail miserably. And in this case, obviously, Richthofen is also a bad sieve player, so keep that in mind. Like he just don't know how to aim. Like look at that aim. He didn't even. Oh, never mind. He did aim, but around the island, which is a bad idea. And I'm just keep farming his planes right now. Even though they are fighter planes, I'm just still trying to farm this Richthofen planes. I know that I got unspotted. The CV obviously is pretty darn annoying. He's coming up, only have 2 torpedo planes. Sure, but yeah. I have to basically go and do something about the Richthofen, since he will keep me permalit. I know this is not possible to win. It's pretty obvious. Even if I would have killed maybe Yumihari, it's still going to be very tough. They have all the caps, and I just thought maybe I should try to kill Richthofen. Send the torpedoes. He's basically kinda not moving, and since he's broadside, I might as well use AP. Can do some damage here, and I started to get some penetration and damage. But again, obviously, what happens that when I just come up to kill the guy, the Richthofen, well, the gearing started to take a fight with me, which is a horrible thing to do, since, well, you know that Smaland has insanely good DPM, and that gearing will quickly going to die. He's trying to turn into basically juke some of my shells, and meanwhile I just get some torpedo hits on the Richthofen, and well, the gearing, whatever he's trying, he will soon going to die, which he actually did. Unfortunately, some of my torpedoes misses because Richthofen started to reverse, and obviously that Yoshino is also trying really hard to do something right now. But again, I speed juke pretty fast, and accidentally, you know, press the radar, but that really does not matter. But you can clearly see we lost every ship out there. I only survived right now, and well, I can now try to sort of farm the Richthofen as much as possible, which I will do. Can't do much about it because our team decided to throw their game, or throw this game. And what I did here, well, I'm getting non-pens because he's trying to be angled, and that is very unfortunate, but you can't do much, and this is what exactly going to happen. Trying to set fires, that's what I can actually do. And obviously that Yoshino is farming me, but yeah, unfortunate. This is typically what you are going to suffer when you play against carriers. So overall, I would say Smaland is, if you don't have Smaland, I think you have missed one of the best destroyers in the game. It is so powerful that I can't even emphasize how ridiculous this ship is currently in the game. You cannot get it in any way except in the center crates, which basically the event is still going on. So if you are trying to buy the Smaland from this route, sure, you can try it, but it's gonna be really tough because it's not gonna be easy to get that. Obviously, I'm just trying to farming this Richthofen, ended up in defeat, and finally Yoshino landed a big salvo on me, but still the game ends in defeat, and I didn't even manage to kill the CV since he's super angled, and that basically sucks. So defeat Smaland, unfortunate, did shot down 80 planes. This did only 73k damage because I have not a whole lot of chance to do anything. Not a whole lot of chance to farming my battleships, so unfortunate. But you can see clearly the Smaland potential is pretty massive. 1.6k base XP loss, ridiculously good game for me, but it ended up in loss. My team was terrible. Our CV player is literally so bad that he's basically in the bottom. Still played worse than this Richthofen, which I have shot down 80 of his planes, which is hilarious. So anyways, I hope you liked the video. The Smaland is a ridiculously powerful ship. If you don't have, well, try to buy Ragnar. Ragnar is a good steel destroyer. Did try to be like Smaland, but Smaland has its own unique powers that even Ragnar does not have. So thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you into the next one. Peace out.